Look at this. A 1971 Champion crane carrier and drilling rig. It's been in here roughly 20 years. Let's see if we can start this thing today. Check out the rig. It's my grandpa's. He passed away a couple years ago, and it's been in here roughly 20 years, Grandma says. Check out the size of this thing. Gotta walk around all stuff. It's got a cab back here where you would run the rig. There's a bird nest up on top of this cab. Look at the seat. So there's the back of it. The derrick up there. The cab you would have worked out of. There's the seat. Controls. It's so small. Right there's the derrick would have come right down here. My handy helper. It's so big, it's hard to get a good look at it with the camera. So there's an air compressor that would have like blasted the dirt out of the hole, and there's all the hydraulic pumps, big cylinders that lift the derrick. That's a hydraulic tank. It's got 2 fuel tanks there. That one's a fuel tank. So it would have been 6-wheel drive, but the front drive shaft I found is missing. Look at this thing. Yeah. I think it was a raccoon. There's a foot. So gross. It's been in here so long. So here we are, I'm up on top of it. It's a real small transmission. What is that, a 5-speed? 7-speed maybe, I am not sure. Goes back to a transfer case. And there's where the front is disconnected for the front wheels. There's a drive shaft down there. That runs the rear wheels. Now this one up top here runs the compressor. Big compressor, which comes back and runs the hydraulic pumps. It's just so huge. What a massive piece of equipment here. So let's throw some batteries in this thing. See what it does. It is a non-turbo 250 Cummins. No turbo at all. There's the exhaust, comes straight out. Yeah, just a little 250. Let's pull this dipstick out again. I did it once. Everybody can see it has plenty of oil. We're gonna hook all 4 batteries up and hopefully really give this thing a chance to go.
Did you figure out if it's 12 or 24 volt?
We're gonna go with 12. There's no tag on the starter.
Aha, I knew it. When I was cleaning up, I saw it. I found a nut like this. It's in your hopper.
Okay.
This place is disgusting. I'm sorry. Not my doing, but it is what it is.
How big this thing is, it looks like the batteries barely even fit.
Well, it's supposed to have a couple Dozer batteries.
Oh.
It probably had one right here and one right here. But, see how big they was?
Yeah.
They'd have been, these are over 1,000 cranking amps, I think. No, 925, okay. That one's a 925, they're all fucking different, they're all a different shit. That's a 950. So 4,000, you know, I might have had 5,000 fucking cranking amps. It's just like a semi, most of mine have 4. Look at that. Now we just gotta hook these things up. So we got the cables that connect the positive and the negatives together. Now we gotta put these little lead tops on the batteries because that is the kind of cable the machine has. Okay, so we got all the batteries hooked up. The 2 bolts on the positive wouldn't tighten up, so I just put vice grips on them. 4,000 cranking amps, here we go. So I got this boot off of the air filter here. So if it went to take off, we can put this plywood in. It'll suck that in and shut down. So we're ready for that. So here we are up on the ladder.
Working with your stinky friend.
My handy helpers. Look at that guy. Eee. That's gross. So I'd rather not crawl in there and sit in that seat. So I think we're in neutral. Look at that shifter. Got a rod that runs back. So here's, I know you can't see it. But that tag does say 250 Cummins. Nothing. Oh! Okay. So the starter solenoid's stuck. Let's give it another try.
Not hit me with it. That is.
You filming?
Yes. Don't hit me.
God, it's glued down. Gross. So. Absolutely. Let's see what happens again. Starter's a little sticky from setting. Not a whole lot, but you know what? I smell smoke already. Ready? All right, so the throttle broke. I found it up in the dash. Let's see. We're having some. All right, we're turning over good. So now we're gonna pull the fuel filter off and make sure we have fuel in it. So the fuel filter is definitely down a little bit. I'm gonna put a little ATF in it. There we go.
Ready, on, say the word. Go.
Filled the filter, a little starting fluid. It's alive. Alright, so I think we got first gear. So the hydraulics are back here spinning. I'm just trying to spin the rear end. I can't get it in gear. Looks like the four-wheel drive. Alright, I don't think we're going to be able to drive it today. Let's see if it shuts off. Oh, wow. I hear air. It must have built some air. I don't see an air gauge. Think it'll restart? Oh, no way. Starter's on again. Damn it. Where'd the hammer go? Oh yeah. It even restarts. So the transfer case is stuck from sitting. That's got to be that shifter right there. Oh, somebody had trouble before. See the pipe wrench marks? Yeah, you can see that. Okay, so it's not a new issue. Let's see if it moves. Been working on the shifter. Yeah, okay, so it's trying.
It definitely wiggled. I saw it try to move.
I can hear air leaking back here, so I'm sure we've got to work on the brakes. Yeah, something back here's leaking. So it's building air. I didn't see a air gauge in the cab. So next step, if we want to move it, is try to release these brakes. They seem stuck. Oh hell, that don't even have a parking brake. Not back here. Let's look at the next one. There's the parking brake. Yeah, them are set.